Continuing from our previous deep dive, we're uncovering even more cryptic stories that will keep you wondering. If you missed our last video, make sure to check it out. Secret codes, intricate puzzles, and an anonymous group with a mysterious goal. Cicada 3301 is one of the most enigmatic internet phenomena that continues to baffle even the brightest minds. It all began on January 4th, 2012, when a cryptic message appeared on 4chan. The message was simple but chilling. "Hello, we are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test." What followed was the start of a global scavenger hunt like no other. The puzzles contained everything from cryptography to ancient literature, obscure philosophy, and even physical clues hidden across the world. The trail led participants to real-world locations, including telephone poles in Spain, public libraries in Poland, and lampposts in Japan. Whoever was behind Cicada 3301 had a deep understanding of complex cryptography, steganography, and cultural references that made each puzzle increasingly challenging. The puzzles delved into prime number theory, obscure texts like William Blake's poetry, and even ancient numerology. Players encountered codes embedded in images, audio files containing hidden messages, and obscure ciphers that required advanced decryption skills. Solvers who progressed far enough were led to real-world locations across multiple continents where more clues awaited, cementing Cicada 3301 as a global phenomenon. Some participants who claimed to have solved all the clues reported receiving invitations to private online groups. But what happened next remains one of the biggest questions. They never revealed any details or insights about what came after, sparking endless speculation. New puzzles appeared in subsequent years, 2013 and 2014, each one more difficult than the last, and then, without warning, the puzzles stopped, leaving many questions unanswered. To this day, no one knows who Cicada 3301 truly is, why the puzzles were created, or what the goal was for those who followed the trail to the end. But one thing is certain: Cicada 3301 captivated and mystified thousands of people around the world, becoming one of the most complex and unsolved internet mysteries ever. What happens when the death of an anonymous Reddit user leads to one of the most chilling and potentially sinister internet mysteries ever uncovered? Enter the world of Lake City quiet pills. It all began with a Reddit user named Religion of Peace, who was a regular participant in the r/jailbait subreddit, a now banned community that posted questionable content. In July 2009, Religion of Peace passed away, and another user named 26, who claimed to be his friend, announced his death on Reddit. This seemed like the end of the story until another user decided to take a closer look at Religion of Peace's profile. What they discovered would shake the Reddit community, hidden in the HTML code of the user's linked website, lakecityquietpills.com, were encrypted messages and seemingly random phrases that appeared to have deeper meaning. The site's tagline, dispensing Lake City quiet pills to dirty bastards in need of permanent rest, suggested something much darker than it initially seemed. Lake City Quiet Pills was theorized to be a codename for bullets, adding an ominous context to the site's purpose. Within the hidden HTML messages, users found cryptic postings that appeared to be job listings for covert operations, referring to payments, logistics, and planning details that resembled mercenary work or assassination contracts. Some of these messages included references to parties or meetups, as well as payments to named individuals, making the hidden activity seem organised and serious. One message noted the need for a party, which many believe was code for a high-stakes operation coinciding with political events around the globe. But was this a genuine network of mercenaries hiding in plain sight, or an elaborate troll by a few anonymous users? The site eventually went offline, and no more messages were left in the code. Despite countless theories and investigations, the truth behind Lake City Quiet Pills remains unsolved, leaving the internet to wonder what dark operations might have been lurking just beneath the surface. Rock and roll has always had an element of mystery. But few things have puzzled fans as much as the Publius Enigma, a riddle buried in the music of Pink Floyd. In 1994, when Pink Floyd released their album The Division Bell, an anonymous figure named Publius began posting messages online claiming there was a hidden puzzle embedded in the album's lyrics, artwork, and themes. Publius posted cryptic messages on Usenet newsgroups, stating that anyone who could solve the enigma would receive a prize. Soon, Pink Floyd fans were dissecting every word of the album, analysing its artwork, and attending concerts hoping to catch clues. At one show, a giant white light spelling out the word Enigma appeared on stage, seemingly validating Publius's claims. Despite this, neither Pink Floyd nor their management ever explicitly confirmed the existence of the Publius Enigma, but they never denied it either. Was it a marketing ploy to boost album sales? An elaborate prank orchestrated by a rogue fan? Or something deeper, a puzzle meant to unlock a profound truth hidden in the music? Fans have combed through every conceivable aspect of the album, and although some claim to have solved parts of the enigma, no definitive solution has ever been found. Decades later, fans continue to debate the truth of the Publius Enigma, analysing every line of the album's lyrics, artwork, and music. Pink Floyd's management has confirmed that a puzzle existed, but the nature of the prize and the solution has never been revealed. Some theories suggest that it was a marketing strategy gone wrong, abandoned when it failed to gain enough traction. Others speculate that the riddle was never meant to be solved, an eternal mystery to enhance the mystique of the Division Bell. Whether it's an elaborate troll or a genuine hidden message, the Publius Enigma continues to captivate both music enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists alike. Sometimes the strangest mysteries come from the most unlikely places, like a video game featuring Kanye West, which may have had a hidden, sinister purpose. Released in 2013, Kanye Quest 3030 was a humorous, fan-made RPG where players controlled Kanye West, battling clones of famous rappers like Tupac and Dr. Dre in a bizarre yet entertaining storyline. But in 2015, a gamer stumbled upon a hidden section in the game that suggested something much darker. By entering a secret code, players were taken to a section that referenced a mysterious group called Ascensionism. What began as a joke game about rap battles suddenly took a sinister turn. The hidden level contained cryptic text and symbols, and the player was asked to submit to Ascensionism. Further clues seemed to indicate that the player was being recruited into a real-world cult-like group. Online sleuths dove deep into the game's files, searching for more hidden content and analysing the message behind the so-called Ascensionism. Some theorised that the game was part of an elaborate ARG, alternate reality game, recruiting for a cult. Others believed it might have been a social experiment to see how far players would go in a game that blurred the line between reality and fiction. Interestingly, the term Ascensionism aligns with the concept of spiritual elevation, suggesting that the game could have deeper philosophical connotations. However, the fact that no one has officially taken credit for the hidden content leaves the game's intent wide open to interpretation. While the developer of Kanye Quest 3030 has never come forward, leaving the game's hidden content and purpose a mystery, it sparked a massive debate in the gaming community. Was it all an elaborate hoax, a recruitment tool for a cult, or perhaps a deeper psychological experiment to test the willingness of gamers to go down the rabbit hole? Whatever the truth, the mystery of Kanye Quest 3030 remains one of the internet's strangest and most captivating enigmas. Imagine a man appearing out of nowhere, claiming to be from the future with warnings of a world on the brink of collapse. This was the reality of the John Titor saga, a time traveller who captured the internet's imagination like no one before. In the early 2000s, a man named John Titor began posting on internet forums, claiming to be a soldier from the year 2036, sent back in time to retrieve an IBM 5100 computer, a machine that he said was crucial for fixing future software issues. But that wasn't all. Titor claimed that in his timeline, a second American Civil War had broken out, leading to widespread devastation, and eventually a nuclear war. His detailed descriptions of the future were both terrifying and oddly specific, describing political divisions and societal collapse that resonated eerily with the real-world tensions at the time. Titor's posts contained supposed technical details about time travel, complete with diagrams of his time machine and complex explanations involving quantum mechanics and singularities. While some scientists found his explanations nonsensical, others were impressed by the depth of his knowledge in certain scientific theories, further blurring the line between fiction and reality. Over the years, many of Titor's predictions did not come to pass, which led to questions about the credibility of his claims. But some of his warnings about future political divides and unrest resonated enough with real-world events to keep his believers enthralled. As quickly as John Titor appeared, he vanished, leaving behind a legacy of cryptic posts, strange predictions, and a community of believers who still discuss his messages to this day. While most people now believe Titor was an elaborate hoaxer or storyteller, his presence on the internet during those years remains one of the most compelling mysteries, a tale of what-ifs and possible futures that keep us questioning what really lies ahead. Today, the enigma of John Titor endures in internet folklore, with some followers continuing to dissect his posts in the hope of finding clues that might reveal his identity or validate his claims. And in a world where technology continues to advance and societal tensions rise, many still ponder, was Titor just a storyteller? Or did he know something about our future that we're only beginning to understand?